Alright, Shalom, Shalom, Kahaloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Hakwadash, double honor to the head elders, the apostles, the great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim. Out there, a few sisters here and abroad. Yeah, I just want to talk about some stuff here that you see on the screen, because this is the spirit of prophecy. As the scriptures say, we are set up to just prophesy with the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, is bringing, man. And, in order to know the future, which is by way of the scriptures, you have to know the past and how things played out to the point that we're at right now. And this this thing called manifest destiny, or the doctrine of discovery, is one of the things, or the main thing, that so-called justified all of the carnage and robbery, rape, and murder, and all manners of evil. All right, that was done to amass this land. All right, as you see, from the east all the way to the west, the entire, 5,000 square miles at 3,000, 5 by 3,000 miles, 5,000 across, 3,000 vertically. All right, which is a great landmass, which is known as Babylon the Great in the spirit, America. Now these Edomites, these devils, called it manifest destiny, or the doctrine of discovery, which that in itself, doctrine of discovery is a lie, and it's a complete lie. It's a complete false statement, because they didn't discover anything. They came over here and stole it and took it by force. All right, fulfilling the prophecy of them being, or them having, that sword. So Habakkuk 2:4 says, "Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. But the just shall live by his faith." Okay, and obviously by the works that was done by these Edomites, man, shows that they're not just. Edomites, and I'm going to keep on saying that, because the self-proclaimed so-called white man didn't come about till, the brother Elder Malcolm, 1681 or something like that. That's when this whole black and white thing became, well known, or a stigma on these Caucasians, and the stigma on people of color, mainly our people. You see, this whole black and white thing, which is a psychological thing as well. All right, and this evil intent, right, as it says up there to the top left in the yellow lettering. All right, you got some devils here. There's a few devils. There's George Washington. I guess these are the main faces of these areas that was conquered. I would presume, or not. It could just be their faces are put there in that particular way. But you got George Washington. Who's that? Thomas Hamilton. And I don't know those other two guys, but you could easily look them up. Okay. If I look closer, let's kind of zoom in here. It says territorial development of the continental United States, 1776, and I believe that's 1868. It's a little blurry, so yeah. All right, they got their names at the end, but it's real blurry. I can't really make it out. But yeah, manifest destiny. All right. Okay, it says the religious fervor spawned by the Second Great Awakening created another incentive for the drive west. Indeed, Many settlers believe that God himself blessed the growth of the American nation, which, according to prophecy, yeah, you know, it was prophesied that Esau, Edom would take over the world, being the wicked. Job 9:24, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So surely these Edomites, these so-called self-proclaimed white people, are the wicked that the Bible speaks of. For the purpose of what? The day of evil. I think that's Proverbs 16:4. All right, the Native Americans, who are Israelites, tribe of Gad, were considered heathens. All right, which, in a sense, that's a true statement, because they weren't keeping the laws of their forefathers, the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, that's why you had all kinds of different tribes and different, different tribes. All right, of so-called Native Indians. You know, you had you had the Blackfoot, the Cherokee, the Navajo, the Choctaw, the Algonquin, the Shuki or something like that. You know, it's a bunch of them, man. When they just really just went back to just being Gadites, man. And all that division and stuff, which came with the what? Which shows that they was also under the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Okay, 15 on down to 68. Mainly the one that says, "Thine eye shall be evil towards thy brothers." By Christianizing the tribes, American missionaries believed they could save souls, and they became among the first to cross the Mississippi River. Right. All right. This is what Esau did. I'm gonna take the term from Brother Gabarba. They Edomized. All right. They Edomized these Israelites, man. They called that thing assimilation. You look up in the history books, they called it assimilation. And what assimilation was, pretty much conforming them to pretty much be even trust in Esau, Edom's ways, trust in their ways, while they killed and robbed, raped, and murdered them at the same time. That's what the code. That's what Christianizing really was. All right, hey, this is white Jesus. We're God. We're and you got to listen to us, otherwise we kill you. And whether they listen to them or not, they'll still get killed. Why? Because they're Israelites, and that hatred that Esau has for Israel is spiritual. All right, which shows all the more why you tribes, all right, are going to continue to be destroyed by this devil. Now, especially nowadays, man, with this whole, pandemic thing going on. All right. And then you got down here, all right, the 5th verse. And then on to the right, you got Ku Klux Klan Blues, man. All right. Words by Fred N. Hamilton. Music by Beulah M. Wolfenberger, that's a rap. That's a Karzar. And I'm not going to go there, but, we know very well about the Ku Klux Klan, man. And that's nothing but a damn bunch of Edomite bigots, man, that, hey, shows, they're in the right spirit as far as being showing that that open hate for, the tribes, man. And it says, Habakkuk 2:5, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. All right? Because it's prophesied that Cain, the seed of Cain, would be a fugitive and a vagabond, all right, on the earth. A fugitive is one who escapes, all right, or runs from justice, because he's a murderer, like a mass murderer that's on the run. He's running so he doesn't get caught to be penalized for his crimes that he's committed. And a vagabond is a traveler. So what comes with being a fugitive is being a vagabond. And a traveler just goes throughout the earth wherever he can go to hide himself, wherever he can change his identity. And that's pretty much what the so-called white man has done. He's like just like a criminal, a a heinous criminal or a mass murderer. Pretty much that's what the nation of Edom has done, man. They changed their identity, and said that they were the benevolent, righteous people, and that they're not, Cain. They changed their names David and John and all these righteous names. Elijah. Yes, my name is Elijah. Frank. I don't know. Some crazy name. My name is Elijah. Shuttlesworth. My name is Elijah Shuttlesworth. Yes, that is my name. But that's what Esau Edom has done, man. All right, it transgresses by wine. They are proud, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. See, this is what they brung to the world, man. Alright? And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. That's why this damn place is a damn melting pot. Excuse me. You got all kinds of what you call it, man. People. You got all the people on the earth, all the nations on the earth that came here to America to seek out, that golden city, right? Lady Liberty and the American. I call it the American scheme. Because now you see the American dream is not a damn dream. Well, it's just that. Excuse me. It's a figment of your imagination. It's something that's not going to manifest. All right. It's just that. It's just that, a dream. There's no. America is not intended to rule as the kingdom of heaven on the earth, and to be that kingdom is it's just madness, man. You really look at America, what it stood for, what it stands for. Its destiny is to be judged by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to speak on that. All right, bring this back to remembrance, man. About this manifest destiny or doctrine of discovery thing, and show you for what it really is, according to the scriptures. All right, and like I said, man, this Edomite, that's pretty much what he's done on the earth. He's convinced the world, he's lied to the world by changing his identity, saying, no, we're not the descendants of Cain, and no, we're not the Edomites, the Arabs are the Edomites, and God doesn't exist, and he did all kinds. He's used that left hand side deviltry, all right, which is his nature, being the serpent, and his poison and whatnot to convince the people that he's a good guy, but really, his track record, his spirit goes back to the very Cain and serpent of the garden, man, which has brought all nothing but damn pain, death, and destruction. All right, and that's what he's gonna unleash on the world to show who he truly is, because the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, is exposing him for what he truly is, and he knows what he truly is. All right, the one thing that you can't do is run away from yourself, man. You're gonna have to deal with yourself regardless, man. Who you are, man. Nobody can deny themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to deal with what you are, man. All right? And according to the scriptures, you self-proclaimed so-called white people, you Edomites, Caucasians, which that means cave dweller also. So right there, you're just totaling yourself. But, you're going to have to deal with it, man. Just like these wicked Negroes or wicked blacks. I'm going to call you like it you are. You wicked blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and so-called Mexicans. You're going to have to deal with what you are, man. With your Israelites that are totally in disrespect and in insubordination against your power. All right. So when they come with all these measures, these draconian measures, don't bug up against it. Just accept it. Don't try to be woke now. All right. You were very comfortable in your sleep, in your slumber all this time. Just stay that way. And you will stay that way. What am I talking about, man? All right, Isaiah 6 and 8 and 9, man. All right, let's get that scripture real quick, man. It always goes back to you niggas, man. And I read that scripture earlier in Ezekiel 9. But let's go to Isaiah, one of my favorites. Damn, he's got 6, right? 6th chapter. This is Isaiah 6 and 9. And he said, go and tell this people, what people? Israelites. Hear you indeed, but understand not, and see you indeed, but perceive not. All right. Make the heart of this people fat. Fat, man. And what is fat? Good for nothing. All right. Fat is good for nothing, bro. There's actually a law in the Bible that says Israel is not to eat any manner of fat. All right, so it's something to be discarded. Fat is something to be discarded, man. So your minds are to be discarded by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, because your ways are good for nothing. And make their ears heavy and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai got an angel set up to do this to you wicked of Israel, man. You wicked of the tribes, man. And that's just what it is, man. All right, but as we learn and see and we reflect back on manifest destiny and the doctrine of discovery, and we read these scriptures here, and we see what's going on for what it really is, the conclusion is destruction to the wicked. All right, first the actual nation, the wicked, and trickles on down to the other nations and the wicked of the 12 tribes of Israel. So call Loyal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash. Double honor again to the head elders, the apostles. Shalom.